Good cattle grazing on good pastures make a mighty pretty scene. It's a scene that's restful and satisfying, but it's more than that. Dairying is the greatest single enterprise carried on in rural America today. It produces more dollars and employs more people than any other farming activity. In fact, the dairy industry occupies a very important place in our national economy. But it's still more. The dairy farmer is a conservation farmer. The legumes and dense growing crops needed for cow feed also prevent erosion and help build soil fertility. Dairy products are in heavy demand wherever people live, for milk is the most complete food known to man. It supplies a fourth of all the food consumed by American families. But many things happen before the milk of the dairy cow reaches the table as a healthful beverage, or in some other form of food. The modern dairy barn must have equipment that is clean, efficient, and labor-saving. Cleanliness is the key word to the good dairyman. The udder must be thoroughly cleaned before each milking, and it's a job that must be done right. The milking machine is sterilized before using, even though it was cleaned after the last milking, another precaution to guard purity. Modern machinery takes much of the drudgery out of this operation. The milk flows from the cow through the machine without contamination, not even exposed to the air. The dairyman can check the production of each cow to see if she is a good milk producer. Within only a few seconds after the milk leaves the cow, it is cooled to remove body heat. Only clean, cool milk retains the quality that nature put into it. After cooling, the milk flows into sterilized cans and is kept in a refrigerated room until it can be transported to the dairy plant. It must be kept cool even during transportation. Modern refrigerated trucks are the answer. They keep the milk cold even on the hottest days and give it fast transportation to the milk plant. After the milk is on its way, the dairy farmer is not through. There's cleaning to be done. Each piece of the milking machine must be taken apart, piece by piece. Specially designed brushes are used to clean every place where milk can collect. Each piece is given individual attention. The good dairyman must be eternally on the job in this cleanliness program, not only because he wants to sell a quality product, but he also must pass rigid inspections to stay in the business. Care is taken to be sure that no milk is left in any of the equipment. The cans must be cleaned. The barns must be cleaned. All of the modern equipment and extra work for producing clean milk costs money, but it assures the consumer a safe, high-quality food. The truck picks up milk from a number of producers along its route. At the plant, milk is unloaded and carried by conveyor belts into the plant. Every effort is made to save labor and let machines do the work automatically. The milk starts on a continuous flow through the plant. A machine even loosens the lids on the cans. But machines can't do all the work. No one has yet invented a machine that can taste or smell and tell poor milk from good. And only the highest quality milk is accepted in this plant. In the plant, like on the farm, care is taken to keep the milk clean. Each good can of milk is emptied into a weighing tank. A small sample is taken to be tested in the modern, well-equipped laboratory for bacteria, cleanliness, and butterfat. The producer is paid on the basis of weight and butterfat. Before returning to the producer, this machine sanitizes the cans by rinsing, washing in a compound, and then scalding with live steam. Even the lids are automatically returned to the proper containers. The weighing tank is large enough to hold the producer's entire volume of that delivery. From the weighing tank, the milk passes through centrifugal clarifier, another step in safeguarding quality. The clean milk flows through the flash cooler where the temperature is brought to just above the freezing point, and stainless steel is used throughout this modern plant. Huge refrigerated tanks hold the milk temporarily until the next process. All milk through this plant is pasteurized, and some is homogenized. Homogenizing breaks the fat into small particles which spread uniformly throughout the milk. Milk is quickly heated in the pasteurizing machine and then immediately cooled, a process that improves the milk by partial sterilization, and the cycle only requires 17 seconds. A continuous permanent record is kept of the automatically controlled temperatures. Milk is piped into a variety of stainless steel tanks for making cottage cheese, buttermilk, cream, and many other products handled by this modern plant. Before filling, the bottles pass through an automatic cleaning machine. Here they are thoroughly rinsed, washed in hot water and washing compound, and sterilized. Out they come clean, bright, and shiny. Even though the machine does the work, a final human check is made to assure that the bottles are ready to be filled. Even the cases to hold the bottles are thoroughly clean. The operation is planned so that the correct amount of cases, bottles, and milk are at the right places at the right time. Clean, efficient machines can bottle and cap several thousand bottles of milk each hour. Cleanliness is the watchword. Each bottle receives an accurately measured amount of milk. The milk flows quickly from the cold tank to the bottling machine, and within a few seconds is in the refrigerated room ready for the consumer. When capped, the lid of the bottle is completely covered and sealed to assure further sanitation. The fast-acting machine bottles the milk from the cold tank so fast that it doesn't have time to warm before it's again on refrigeration. Many people prefer milk in a paper bottle. Modern machines take the flat paper and shape it into a container. Then it's coated with hot paraffin to make it fluid tight. After being filled with milk, steam-heated hot plates seal the top. This one machine shapes, fills, and seals the container without the process even being seen by the human eye. Paper containers are becoming more popular since they may be thrown away when empty. There are no bottles to wash, no empties to return, no deposit at the store, and they are clean, sanitary, and economical. The laboratory technician is an important person in this modern plant. He must constantly test the various processes to maintain high quality. Close cooperation is maintained with health officials to assure that all daily products meet the specifications necessary for a high-quality product. As in any business, careful supervision and direction is important. This plant, the Wells Dairies Cooperative of Columbus, Georgia, was organized with the help of the local county agent and other members of the Agricultural Extension Service. It is owned and operated by the dairy farmers who form the cooperative. An experienced and capable manager operates the plant. The president is elected by the board of directors, who are elected by the membership. Many of the original founders act as advisors in this modern enterprise. It's one of the most modern milk plants in the nation, one that Georgia can well be proud to claim. Back in the plant, a huge machine is used to make powdered milk. Part of the water is removed from the fluid milk in a condenser. The condensed milk is then sprayed through a jet at high pressure into a large hot chamber where it's completely dried, still containing all the nutritious food elements that was present at the start of the process. It's finding many uses in bakeries, candy factories, ice cream making, and homes. In the mammoth churn, butterfat, not needed for other products, is made into high-quality butter, another tasty dairy product. Cottage cheese, another delicious dairy food, is made from milk after the removal of the butterfat. The curd is cooked and seasoned, ready for the table. Ice cream mix is prepared in large vats. The mix then flows through a continuous freezer until it is partially frozen and put into cartons. To give variety to this tasteful food, sugar and a selection of fruits and flavorings in the correct amount are added. The cartons move immediately into freezer vaults where it is hardened at about 20 degrees below zero. From there, it will move to retail outlets. Many boys and girls prefer ice cream on a stick. The ice cream mix is poured into forms and frozen. The molds are dipped into a hot water bath to loosen the ice cream, and from there they pass to the chocolate coating bath. A rich syrup made of finest chocolate and sugar is used as a coating to give added flavor. Each piece is placed in individual sanitary paper bags and put on refrigeration, waiting delivery. Dairy products must be kept cool at all times. Before delivery, ice is packed on the cases to keep the milk cool during transportation. Often, refrigerated trucks are used to assure the consumer milk and other dairy products that are fresh and tasty as nature intended them to be. Much of our milk is sold through retail stores and markets. The stores offer a convenient place for the housewife to get fluid milk and a choice of other dairy products as well. The milkman is a familiar figure in every town and city, making deliveries right to the doorstep. From the cow to the table, milk must be kept cool to have it at its best. The wise housewife puts the fresh delivery in the cooler before it has time to get warm. Milk is often thought of as a child's food, but a person never outgrows the need for milk. Milk is nature's most perfect food, rich in calcium, proteins, minerals, and vitamins. It's economical too, for in no other food can a person get so much goodness at the same price. Growing children, of course, need this imported food to develop healthy, strong bodies, and older people need it to maintain their vitality. So a person can help himself to health. Drink plenty of milk each day, or enjoy ice cream or many other dairy products. It's a long way from that pastoral scene of the cows grazing lush grass to a glass of clean, fresh milk, but modern science is shortening the distance. And today, everyone in America can enjoy the benefits of this rich, healthful food.